So I don't really post offensive schemes on this channel as much as I would like, because I would hate to post a video of something that I'm not using. For those of you guys who don't know, everything I post on this channel is something that I test out myself, whether it be defenses, whether it be revamp passing, whether it be switching out a revamp. Anything that I post on the channel is something that I'm currently using. So I figured I post one of the offenses that I am currently in, because it is, to me, as good, if not better, than the trips tight end flex, the motion Y post out of that formation. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below, and hit that noti bell so you guys never miss an upload. And if you're back for another one and you guys got nothing to say, just comment FTA. Stands for the algorithm, and it helps push these videos to more and more people. So the more people that are trying to get better at Madden, obviously, the more the channel will grow. Also, if you want to get better at Madden on the defensive side of things, defensive ebook is down in the description below, so check it out if you guys haven't. It's in 3-4 odd, and it's been fire. So today's video, we're going to be coming out of the gun bunch Y flex formation. And you can find this formation in, I believe, 6 different playbooks. I could be wrong, but 4. Panthers, Giants, Seahawks, and the Buccaneers. I am currently in the Giants playbook, and I might drop an offensive ebook out of this formation. Let me know if you guys are interested in that, because there are a lot of glitchy things in this playbook. But the play specifically that we're talking about is motion inside post. Now, you're not going to need anything for this, but if you do have a slot apprentice or hot route master on your quarterback, this will give you unlimited options to have one of the absolute best plays in the game. And I'm not going to go over like a bunch of different setups. I'm going to go over one setup that has been working wonders for me, especially in the MUT draft mode as well. And I'll go over a couple other things that you guys can do out of the formation. Now, on the defensive side, I'm just going to call random plays because I want you guys to see the first setup that I've been calling pretty consistently. And the setup is this. Just literally this. And the reason for this setup, and I'm actually going to bring up the squigglies for this just for this video, because, you know, it's not a Pwny Montana video without the squigglies. But the reason for this setup specifically is because we want to drag over whoever the user is and allow us to pretty much potentially hit almost every single route on the field. Now, if you notice that there's a single high safety, you're going to be looking towards the tight end. The guy that's on the left side is a tight end. He's not a wide receiver. He's the flex. Okay? So, with that being said, if you see that they're in cover 3 or that they have that single high safety, you're pretty much going to have that streak all the time. Pass lead it inside, and you're good to go. Now, this is when it gets fun here. If you see that there's 2 single high safeties, yes, you could probably put a streak up on the field somewhere, but when there's 2 single high safeties, you're either going to be looking at either a cover 4, cover 2, or people that are base aligned. So we're always going to have our streak on the field. If you notice that one of the 2 high safeties goes towards the inside, you're going to look at it like a cover 3. Those are going to be the 2 people that you look at mainly when you're running this play specifically. Okay? You're going to look at the 2 high safeties. If you notice that one crashes over, you know that they're in cover 3, and you have 2 options if they're in cover 3. Not only do you have the streak on a quick hit, but you'll also have this post route on a quick hit. Now, granted, I don't think the CPU is going to be putting random coverage shells, cover 4 shell, cover 3 plays. But just in case they do, that's how you're going to read the play. Now, first reads first, you're going to look at either the table route from the running back, or you're going to look at the slant real quick, right? So as soon as the play starts, if you see that the slant's open, you're going to hit it. He's got mid-zone KO, and that's why he's going to actually knock that ball out almost every single time. Now, again, same exact situation. You're going to look at the flat pattern. If he's open, make sure you hit him. I've been stressing so much lately that you guys have to sit there and hit your underneath routes, because that's what's going to make or break your offense, is hitting those underneath routes so you can set up deep passes over the top. Now, after that, you're going to look at the slant. If the slant breaks open, then perfect. And now this is where the motion Y post similarities come into play. That is that inward zig pattern that it pretty much frustrates so many different people. But look at everything that's open here, right? The slant, it isn't open. The streak, like I said, this is a cover 3 that we're seeing from the defensive side. The streak is open. You can pass lead this inside, and he's going to catch that right there, and you potentially can go up here for a touchdown. Potentially. Again, everything is a potential chance in Madden. But we also have this. You pass lead this inside and down. So you'll grab the controller and pass lead down right here. That's a wide open play as well. And then obviously the last but not least, this route right here is the bread and butter. This beats man coverage on top of beating man coverage with the slant, on top of beating man coverage with the post route here. You have 3 very solid options in beating man coverage here. As you can see, the slant ends up breaking open right at the end. But right here alone is the perfect angling and spacing. And that's why I feel like this play rivals the motion wide post. Now I'm going to go over a couple different setups, but this has been the main setup that I've been currently running. As you can see, man, everything just ends up open in it. And that's exactly why I'm bringing it to you guys today, because again, everything just ends up open. Everything just ends up open. There's so many different patterns in this play that you can just throw to, and it's hard for your opponent to get comfortable with it. Because he just says, I could have probably thrown square there for a touchdown. But again, we take the for sure patterns and the for sure routes in it. Now that you guys know that's my favorite setup out of this play. Okay, this is a one play ebook pretty much. Like this right here is going to win you games. He's gonna cover 3, pass lead inside. Look at that. Boom. Where it's easy. You just have to look at where the safety is and notice where the safeties are going, and you'll know whether you're going to be throwing towards the streak that's up in the middle of the field or trying to target one of the other routes that are on the field. Now, the reason why I think this play is so special, not only, again, I have a very good team, and as you can see, we're just torching every single option that they're putting out on the defensive side. Now, like I said, the reason why I think this is one of the best plays in the game is it's not because of the route concept. It's because of the motion that you can do in this and what you can accomplish with the motion. So if I motion this guy over, if I just call hike, this hitch route goes all the way across the field and it ends up turning into like a tight open formation, right? But one thing that people don't talk about that often is the ability to stem up these routes. So essentially, we have a motion streak on the field, and this is going to be another setup that I think is a very good setup for those of you guys who are who end up on opposite hash marks. So this one specifically will work better if you're on the weak side. Now I'll explain why. So in this situation, I'm going to put the outside tight end. Let's say you no huddle. You're in a rush and you're trying to no huddle, right? If you do this, you can put the tight end or the outside receiver that's on the solo side, put him on a corner route, and now you can stem up that curl route all the way up. Now he's just a streak. But now you're looking at everything else on the field and going, man, what can I do to add to the play? Well, you can either take the running back and put him out on a flat pattern, and now you've created a flood concept to that left side, as well as a concept on that right side where you have the backside zig, and you're good to go. But if they're sending pressure, and this is one of the reasons why I think this is an amazing formation with an amazing play in it. If they're sending pressure, take R1, put him on a drag, block your running back. This concept right here has been torching people. And I'm actually going to call it right now, and I hope it works. I hope it works against the computer. But again, you have both options that we just had before. Like I said, the streak is open. If you see that single high safety, you pass lead it inside, you're good to go. Let's set it up one more time. We're gonna stem this all the way up. By the way, for those of you guys who don't know how to stem, you press triangle or Y. It brings up your hot routes. Pick the X receiver or the guy that's going on a motion, right? Press R, hold L1, and then just keep on tapping the up on the directional button until he's going all the way up the field. Yes, it will be a streak. Yes, if they blitz. Yes, if they're shading underneath, that guy's gonna burn them over the top, and you're gonna have an easy day there. You take R1. Put him on a drag. Putting him on a drag is optional. It's only if you feel like they're blitzing you, because you're going to have literally 3 different routes on the field that are going to help for a hot blitz. You got a drag, you got that inward zig, and then you have a corner route. You can actually stem this corner route down to make it a little bit easier and have a quicker hit. But again, this route concept here is enough to frustrate a lot of people. I'm looking to hit square here. Good swat. I probably should have highballed it. Either way, I'm actually gonna call time. I'm actually gonna show the instant replay on that, because again, if you're mixing up these route concepts, you're just gonna have a much better day. Now look, square is open to me. I'm sorry. I probably should have highballed it, but square looks like he's breaking open. This route breaks open at the end. This is that's your last route to actually go and try to hit. But as you can see, he's been open every single time. So let's run it one more time. Put the curl out there. I'm actually going to stem that curl down again. Block the running back. And this is going to be how we end the video here, man. This is two very, very amazing route concepts that will help out with your offense. R1's open. I probably could have thrown it to square, but had to weird little pass lead. Now, this is gonna be how we end it. You don't always have to take that R1 route and drag him over. You can simply leave that R1 route on that route, especially if you know that they're in man coverage or some kind of man. You're gonna be able to do the same thing and leave that there. So let's run it one last time, and this time I'll actually throw a dot here because I was formerly known as Young Laser Beam. And as you can see, boom, Njoku on the dime, on the dot. This is one of the easiest plays to just perfect. And again, this is the best route concept to me that you guys are going to be able to run out of it. It's something like this. Oh, I forgot. Baker Mayfield has he's got Hot Route Master. So as you can see, this route concept alone is going to win you a lot more games, especially against people that don't know how to play defense, because you just have so many different options out on the field. So unfortunately, I don't like ending the videos on a drop pass like that, so I'm running it one more time. And again, single high safety, I can look towards square, but he's not open, so this route destroys man coverage. So we're gonna end up ending the video off on an absolute laser. Hop into this. Let me know what you guys think about it. Everybody I play online right now currently is just nonstop running trips tight end flex. It's very annoying. It's frustrating, but I low-key bag it all the time. But seeing people in the same offense over and over and over again, annoying. And that's why I hopped into this, because I have so many different options and so many different route concepts that I can run, especially with Hot Route Master. And for those of you guys, you know what? I'll leave you guys off with one more route concept if you have Hot Route Master, and that's why I'm only doing it if you have Hot Route Master. So if you are coming out on the field with Hot Route Master, this is going to be something that you guys might like to see. This route concept right here is the actual double post route concept. Right here. This is if you have Hot Route Master. This is the OG old school double post route concept that people used to run out of the Colts playbook years prior, and they still run it out of the Colts playbook in this year specifically. You can actually recreate that if you have Hot Route Master with this double post route. Again, easy concept. And if you don't want the wheel route there, you can actually put X on a streak. And again, you still have the same exact concept. And if they are in some form of a cover 3, that R1 route absolutely torches. And that, my friends, is how we're going to end it. So if you stayed till the end of the video and got this nice little Easter egg here, this formation is starting to become my baby. My only problem is you can only block the running back in it. So again, be cautious of that. Be mindful of that, because there's a lot of people that'll be like, man, I'm getting blitzed all day. But again, with the route concepts that you could put in this formation, you should not be getting beat on the offensive side. Unless you're blind like me, that's the only way that you should lose the ball on offense. But other than that, if you're not, there are so many good route combinations that you guys can put on the field using this formation. So hopefully you guys check it out. My name is Pwny. I will see you guys in the next one, man. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.